Here I'm is. Here I'm is. Tuesday. I wasn't right on the spot. Wasn't right on the dot. But I am in the spot. All right, come on in the house. Brad Mullins. How's it going, boo? Yes, Jason Freeman. It's good old JC here with you. Trusty Nathan. Trusty. Let's see, Marvin Haywood. Timothy Welch. That's Welsh. All right, John Adam. Bobby G waiting on AAA. You'll have to watch later, Bobby G. J.D. Morrow. The Dean of Sods, Adam Wolf, is here with us live. Oh, there's Dave. Hey, Dave, you're back. Well, then, Bobby G, I guess you will get to watch all the break on through. There's Daryl T, Bobby G, Nikki Shelton, Ryan Minton. What's up, Ryan? All right, y'all coming in fast and furious. Byron Rogers. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get going. Can y'all hear my voice is a little weak today? You know why? Because we did 2 shows this weekend. You're like, damn, Jeff Clayton, you've been doing shows for over 38 years. Why's your damn voice? Well, because we have, you know, what did we do in 2021? That was the first 2 shows of 2021. And I guess both of our broadcasts we did were in 2020. It felt good to play in front of an audience again. Although I do think we're going to be going back to broadcast. Oh yeah. Breakdown 2 Electric Boogaloo. Don't you know it's coming? Were you at the shows, Nick? You know, it's hard for me to put faces with names sometimes. Like, man, a lot of people came from a lot of different points. Nick, you were at both. Well, did we talk? Or did you tell me you were Nick? Shows are back on in the UK. Aaron, we'd love to come back to the UK. We'll just see what's going on, you know. Now, you know, for those that weren't there, I'll give you. Okay, we talked briefly. Okay. I got some stuff to show you, and I want to talk about some stuff. I don't know which order I want to do stuff in. I guess y'all see the Bunker Hill here. It's Bunker Hill or nothing, baby. Dr. Zayas. The Minister of Science approves of some Bunker Hill. for humans. Oh, the Southern Hostility Demos overruns, where there's only going to be 15 of. I got 4 spots left. That's it. Direct message me on my page, not the ANTiSEEN page. And if you're interested, we'll make it happen. Tons of groups have dropped off of Muddy Roots, I guess. Or not tons, but a fair amount. I have no idea why. I mean, I have an idea, but you know what I liked about this weekend? It was people enjoying freedom. It was people having fun. Forgetting about all this horse shit for just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little. Not all day. I mean, look. It was a small, you know, I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. It was a small crowd in Spartanburg. Ever since the 90s, that's par for the course for ANTiSEEN. We have never been able to draw a big audience in Spartanburg. But you know, if it wasn't for the fact that Mick Minchow and his brother Jim Minchow, before him, God rest his soul. If they weren't such big ANTiSEEN fans and didn't just love us, we'd probably never play down there. But when we opened for other bands, like I Hate God, and things like that, you know, it's like people are just like, oh, you know, we're sure glad you guys opened, you know. How come you never glad when we're playing by ourselves? But you know what? I'm not going to do none of that crying over spilt milk. It's pointless. It's boring, Sydney. And I ain't going to do it. I'm glad. I appreciate each and every individual that came out this weekend. Spartanburg, like I said, small crowd, but enthusiastic crowd, very fun. And I know you think, oh, JC, your voice is weak. You done started some super spreader events, and now you got you some good old COVID-19 going on up in here. That ain't the case, boy. You know, the work week started back Sunday night, and JC don't sleep. I don't sleep. Not much. But you know what? One thing that there were people drove down from Raleigh. People drove up from parts of Florida, parts of Georgia. Dave Prano came all the way from Pennsylvania. You know, that never ceases to flatter me that people care about this little one-trick pony show enough to travel so far. Walt and Heather Wheat. You've heard me talk about them quite a bit. Walt is a guitarist for Before I Hang. Walt and Heather are the proprietors of the Wheat Compound in Hattiesburg, Mississippi. They came for both shows. You know what they drove back home to? A hurricane. They drove up here to get a musical hurricane, and then drove home to get a damn real hurricane. But we had a great time, and the show in Charlotte was just incredible. Um, at the end of the set, Mark Wilson, co-owner of Tipsy Burro and Thirsty Beaver, and member of the Loose Lug Nuts, along with Jason Moss, who I think is a floating member of the Loose Lug Nuts, I'm not sure. Damn good harmonica player. I told you at the show you saw him at the 35-year anniversary. Well, they joined us on stage, and we did a song off Dying Breed, Fred Kirby, which Mark wrote. I let him sing it. I like the way he sings it better than the way I sing it. So I wanted to hear it. I just played a little scrub board and gave him a little background vocal is all. But then we did Are You Sure Hank Done It This Way by Waylon Jennings. There's Adam Cito. I saw him the other night. And I really appreciate y'all coming. I enjoy talking to people, you know, like that's the one thing I enjoy. I know I'll go ahead and say this. I don't enjoy talking to people who probably had one too many and keep telling me the same thing over and 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 over again. I don't like that. I didn't miss that kind of shit at all. But I would say 99.9% Joe JC was completely happy with the weekend. I didn't think we played as well the first night, but we played well the second night. Thank you, Adam. We had a great time. Yeah. And Dale, Bunker Hill's not upside. Woo! My Bunker Hill castle collapsed. Kind of like the USA. I see. No, it's not back. It's not upside down. It's backwards. Hear it break on through. All text is backwards. That's the way we do it. I'm going to make a move right now. It's not very popular. Well, Jeff, we're out playing. We have 2 scheduled for December, and we have 1 scheduled for October. I'm not sure if those are still going on, but it was great to get out, Jeff. And man, whenever, if ever, our country gets back to normal, I'm thinking Jeff Dahl needs to come and play with ANTiSEEN again. That's what I'm thinking. I was going to spend this week pushing a show for a close personal friend of mine at a club of a close personal friend of mine, Ground Zero. I was going to be pushing for to get people interested in the Obsessed show, but the Obsessed canceled. I'm not mad at the Obsessed. Thank you, James. That sound man at Ground Zero was pretty damn good. But what I want to say about the Obsessed is I imagine they canceled due to a statement that Wino put on the band's page. If you have time, go by and read it. You know what? I don't care if you agree with him. 1% or 110%. You know what I like? The fact that he spoke his mind. He spoke his heart. And now it's costing him. Because individual thought is no longer welcome in this country. You can say, "Oh, JC, man, you're being a little too damn crazy." No, I'm not. Groupthink is the preferred method today. So you know what I'm going to ask you to do? I'm going to ask you to grab your glass of brew. You know what I've got? I got some break on through brew right here. You see, Malcolm Tent loved it last week. He knows this is the drink of drinks. I salute to Wino for being a voice of some of the people. Not that he intended to be, but that he spoke his own mind. Cheers to you, Wino, now and always. Oh boy. That hibiscus sure tastes good after a day in the warehouse. Now, you know, Dale Elmore is down in town there selling these at the show. If you didn't get one of these, contact Dale. Dale's on here. Dale Elmore. He's the guy that he provided this for the world. He turned me on to it, and you know, when old JC likes something, people hear about it. People heard about it so much that Dale, you tell me if this is correct. Marilyn Manson and Johnny Depp hired someone to come out and interview me in Los Angeles when we played the garage, wanting to know about Uncle Goddamn. You got that much money, you can hire. Hey man, go out there and ask them some bitches about Uncle Goddamn and Pappy and all that. Film what he says so I can see what the hell he says. I ain't going out there. It's all right. Yep, Dale Elmore, he confirms it. Yep. To all our people out there that are under the weather, I wish you all speedy recoveries. I want to see you back out. I want to see your face into place. I want to see your feet under the seat. Oh yeah. There's Brian Rogers. No, man, I don't eat it in places. I just pat. I don't eat at those places. When I'm coming home, I look for the one that has no one in line, and I go get me a big old unsweet iced tea. I don't like waiting in line, man. You know, the way things are going, we'll be waiting in line for soup and stuff like that, and all soon, but I don't like waiting in lines. So if I see, like Taco Bell, that's dog food to me, man. I can't stand that shit. But if I see there ain't no cars in there, I'll whip it in there. Hey, man, give me a large unsweet tea there, cowboy. But, yeah, that's what's going on. I just poured the rest of that tea in here. I don't know, you don't want to hear about my tea habits, man. I got something to show y'all that is going to blow your mind. Can you dig it? Walt Wheat brought me these. Something he made by hand. When I tell you I'm impressed, man, that ain't putting it right. Walt has been a friend and fan for quite a long time, and he made these by hand, sent them to me, brought them to me. Says, man, you do what you want with them, you know. But, I mean, eventually, we may have a raffle for them amongst the break on through audience. I think it's some good stuff to do with the bread. Pay the IRS. But man, okay. I saw something on Facebook recently, and it said that Walt had made his bandmate, John Little John, who is also the drummer for Savage Master, made some gauntlets for him. Remember those gauntlets like I used to wear? It was something like that with his interests on it. But he showed me that he showed me this, and I was, man, like for a minute I couldn't even speak. And man, you know what? I'm just going to show it to you. I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to let y'all look at it. That right there is genuine, real hand-tooled leather. Can you dig it? In the official ANTiSEEN colors, black and orange. It just really don't get much better than that. Miss Clayton fell in love with them. She wanted to wear them immediately, but they're too big for her. These are 10.5s. Yeah, we'll do something with them one day. I didn't want them to go away, man. I wanted to keep them here in the Break On Through studios, man. That had a bunch of people come to the Break On Through studios this weekend, and everybody's impressed with the new digs. It's still not 100% the way I want it, but you know, I mean, when will it be? 2 days after I'm dead? Yeah, probably. That's when it'll be right. But that was the handmade artifact from Walt Wheat, direct from the wheat compound. And Pat Lynch, I saw you wrote me a second ago. Said, "Hey, I want one of them Southern Hostility Demo 7-inch, man, and 7-inch." It's an overrun of the LP. The LP's the same. But we silk screen a brand new cover. And I include some real good stuff in it, extras. It'll have the My God poster, the reproduction of the European My God poster. It will have this black and white 8x10 of the Southern Hostility lineup live on stage at the Palomino Club in Charlotte, North Carolina in 1992. I'll have some more reproductions of flyers from that time period. And I'm gonna tell you, it ain't cheap. Only 15 of them. I'm not gonna like sell 15 and have 30 covers made and then sell 15 more next year. I don't do that to y'all. I will not do that kind of thing to you people. If I tell you there's 15, damn it, there's 15. And there's only 4 left. So Pat, I'm going to send you the information. If you still want one, you're one of 4 people that can have one. Did you guys enjoy me having Malcolm Tent on Break On Through? Man, I really like when I have a guest on, and a lot of people were talking about the chemistry with me and Malcolm. We do have a good chemistry. We're like a classic comedy team, almost. We didn't pre-plan any of that. It just happens. Um, and then I was on Tent Talks Tunes. And you know what? He was down here for that many days, and I didn't get my damn Zoom lesson, Malcolm Tent. You messed up and didn't give me my Zoom lesson. I'm thinking about getting the Dean of Sods down here one day. Get him off his ass. Let him wander out a cliffside and come down here and sit with me. Because when we talk, let me tell you, son, it's going to be something like you ain't never ever seen. I mean, when we just talk on the phone, it's like we're recording a damn comedy album or something. Jason Freeman, will Sir Barry do it? Sir Barry insists he ain't going to do one, but man, I'm going to get him on here. I know he don't watch these, so he knows he won't know that I'm talking about him. But yeah, I'm going to get Barry on here one day. Oh, Dave Prino brought me something wonderful from the great state of Pennsylvania. You know what this is? This is a test pressing. I know y'all are thinking, oh man, did you get like a Bad Brains test pressing or a Slayer test pressing? No! I got something way better than that, son. This is a test pressing of Take Me Home Tonight, the best of Eddie Money. Can you dig that? Now, you know, before I disappear here, I feel I need to bring up something again. I've drugged my damn feet, man. There's never enough time of the day for me to get everything done that needs to be done, man. But you saw me and Malcolm talk about this. Next week, I'm going to have something. Next week, the pre-order for the ANTiSEEN hand-cut lathed disc, of which there will only be 50 of. Not 57, not 100, and we bring up 50 out next year. 50. Period. Bam. And it's only going to be, we're not even going to put it on the web pages. We're only going to make it available to people who watch Break On Through and Tent Talks Tunes. That's the only way you can get it, by knowing that. We'll tell you which PayPal address to send it to. And it'll be sent to you when it's done. I'm the man in charge of the cover. I have drugged my feet, like I said, because this weekend has been very, 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 kept me very busy. And Sunday I spent all day, went back to New London and saw a bunch of our family and some old friends, and I'm going to tell you, it was really, really good for the old heart. I imagine figuratively and literally. It sure did me a lot of good. To be honest with you, it's like I'm so sleep deprived at this point, and so busy today. The old grind, I didn't really even think about what I would talk about. I was just going to start with what happened this weekend. You know, again, I want to thank everybody that participated in any way, shape, or form. If you came to the shows, you know, you put on the shows. I made a post somewhere where I heard the waiter at Tipsy Burro talking to a family beside us. The dad was he's asked, I guess you guys aren't staying for the show, and he said, well, who's playing? He says, it's ANTiSEEN. He goes, you mean the ANTiSEEN, like from the 80s? He said, yes, the same one from when you were 7 years old. That was funny. The beanie. We got to see the beanie this weekend. It's always a good time to have a little conversation with the beanie. Beanie, next time you come, there's going to be Tom Jones and Engelbert Humperdinck stuff all over the Break On Through studio. I'm thinking the beanie was one of the first outside people to see the studio. But, yeah, pretty soon it's going to be even more functional than it is right now. We're going to have an area where I can have my guests when they come. And, you know, of course, the elusive Zoom lesson. Bound to happen at some point. But, man, unless you guys can think of something, you think a question, something you want me to ask me about, I think I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye for the evening. Don't you worry now. That's going to be a show coming soon. I'm going to give you guys a tour of Break On Through Studios, man. You're going to see everything in here. You're going to see every inch of the place. It still won't be exactly like I want it, but man, if we wait on, like I told you, that'll happen 2 days after I'm dead. So, I know I'm dragging ass, and I sound beat because that would be because I truly am. And man, I just appreciate you guys stopping in. I appreciate everyone that had something to do with the weekend. Like I probably said 19 times already, like when I don't like people to repeat stuff to me, but I gotta get some sleep. Someone calling during Break On Through. Oh yeah, you heard the new song. Oh, glad. I forgot to even mention that we did a brand new song, Wreck Everything. Played a couple off Guy on the Grape. It's quite a set. But listen, next week I will do everything in my power to bring to you a more interesting program. And try to get some rest. That's all I can say at this point. But yeah, someone's asking, Nick, is there any chance of GGPHD will make its way? I don't know. We haven't even discussed that really. And someone said something about Psycho Killer. We played Psycho Killer Saturday night. A man brought his son to the show, and you know, the kid knew his ANTiSEEN. He wanted to hear Pledge Allegiance to the Bomb. We explained to him Damn, little buckaroo. We ain't played that song in years. If we tried that tonight, we might make a big wreck of it. And so he picked his number 2 choice, which was Psycho Killer. And I said, you know what? We're going to do that one for you. See, we're softies. People think we're mean. We're nice. I guess I would only admit to that being this tired. Well, you guys go visit my friend Janice Blythe's page, buy you a autographed photo. We're talking about maybe getting her merchandised up here a little bit. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow to Tent Talks Tunes. And hell, you guys have a great week. And I'm going to put it into low gear for the rest of the day. No matter what you say, no matter what you do, you always show up here on Tuesdays and we just break on through. Take care, everybody.